Today's technique is all about compound designs and one of the many ways to make them very dynamic. So we're starting here with the 18 gear from the compact gear set and the 176 frame from the hoops gear set. And throughout this design, I'll be using all of the hoops in the hoops gear set. And we'll be using 10 colors of pens and making, I think, a really neat looking design. And it'll show off a way to have the frames and the rings, which are normally stationary when you're using, gears, because the gear moves inside the ring or the frame. And there's ways to move the frame around, move the ring around between each stage of composition. So we'll do one design like this one here in dark blue, and it's gonna have a pedal at every second gear tooth. And that'll be a common feature of all the designs we make, is I'm just using the 18 tooth gear today, and just really simple composition techniques lead to stunning results. So what I'm doing here is now keeping the gear stationary, taking the magnets off the frame. I've got 2 magnets on the paper here just to hold everything extra still in case I bump something, because this one is about precision. You can do it without the pencil line. I tried out this technique first and just kind of freehanded it, and that works pretty good. But so we've now got the this lined up, and I magnet it down, so that'll make another wreath. And then the next time I do this, so I'm going to do this all, and then the next time when it's done, I'm going to put the gear over here and reposition a smaller hoop in, and you'll see how that looks. But for now, let's speed this up. All right, so here we have the finished product, and as you saw in the sped up parts, with Lemon distracting me, I put stuff in the wrong spot and had to reposition it a couple times. And so that's good, because you can see that even if you start making a mistake, you can go back. As long as you keep one piece stationary, you can reposition everything for wherever you need it to be. And so I really like this design because it's not hard to make. It requires a little bit of attention. But each piece of it is easy, and it makes my eyes feel weird when I'm looking at it. I don't know how well that's going to come across in the video, because it's like a different size, it's a different shape, it's lit differently when it's on your phone, but it looks to me simultaneously like it should be just a spiral and like it should be a set of nested circles, like the bullseye on a darts board or something. And I really love it when I can come up with a design that has that feeling of is both beautiful and simple, and my eyes just don't know what to do with it. So that's this technique, and you can use the broad technique of having a ring and putting a gear in it and making a design, and then if you hold the gear still, you can change anything around it. Like you could do techniques like this using the compact gear set. It doesn't have to be a whole set of hoops. And that just adds so much more flexibility and dynamicness to the kind of compositions you can make. And this doesn't have to be 180 degrees. I've been thinking about this. I want to try a monochrome one, and I'm going to step it, I don't know, probably about 45 degrees. So I'll post a shorter, less technique-y discussion video of that one tomorrow. Okay, that's this technique. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.